It's LBI Region Report time, and can you believe it? We are in our first program of August
Yes.
already. And I know we were talking off mic before the show started that it just seems like we haven't even hit our stride getting into summer yet, and here
Yep.
we are into the last month of summer. But don't worry, we pack a lot into
Yeah.
August.
Well, August is really that is when we usually have the best weather.
Mm-hmm.
People are scrambling to get their summer fix in, and there's a lot to celebrate down here in August. And I mean, we do try to squeeze every last bit out. So the new thing, I don't know if you've heard, there's always all these great trends that kind of appear. And Summerween is something that is happening, and of course, our friends over at A Sweet Memory know how to celebrate. So it is they are having a Summerween Ghouls Good Time, August 11th through the 17th. They have seatings 9, 12, and 3. It's $20 per child. They do a spectacular kids meal, scrumptious desserts. There's a magic potion station, and of course, costumes are encouraged. So we can, just say, even if an adult would like to join them, there's an adult menu too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's sort of get into not the fall spirit, but the spooky season spirit. And, summertime is a good time to, sort of make all kinds of get-togethers happen. So Summerween is actually a pretty big thing now. It's usually Halloween decor, but in just a lighter, more fun spirit.
If we can have Christmas in July,
Yep.
then we can have Summerween.
Summerween. So real excited about that. And of course, A Sweet Memory is located right in Waretown. And for all the information, you can certainly go to visit lbiregion.com. You can find all the details about Sweet Memory. It's a great place to kind of get your Summerween fix, I guess, which is a lot of fun. So we really want to talk about the summer, because the summer is, we don't like to say halfway over. We like to say just getting started, right?
Well,
In
it's always getting started.
And no better way than to celebrate summer is to really get out on the water, I think.
We're at the shore.
We're at the shore, and you got to do that. So there's a lot of ways to do that, but we're going to talk about a very unique way with our guest this morning, Rebecca Crispi. She's the owner of the LBI Tiki BARge. And it sounds like fun. I know it's fun. And we're just really excited to share this experience. Again, a lot of people, they're, whether they're new to the area, they have visiting friends and family, they're here for vacation. These experiences are what makes memories, and Rebecca's going to tell us all about it. So how are you, Rebecca?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. So let's talk a little bit about LBI Tiki BARge and how you got started.
So basically, a couple of my friends moved down here. I'm from New York, originally Hudson Valley. And we went out on a fishing trip and real fantasy fishing on the island. I met Steve, who's the owner. He's wonderful. If anybody wants to go fishing, by the way, real fantasy is the best.
Okay.
So we met on the boat, and I was a nurse at the time working in an ER. Actually, I was working up in Hackensack doing critical care transport, and I was getting tired of the medical life. Not tired of it, but I needed something else on the side. So I was talking to Steve, and I was like, let's start another fishing boat. He's like, it's a lot to do. He's like, what about a tiki boat? So over the next several months, we talked a lot about it, and the two of us wound up starting the Tiki BARge. So we met on his fishing boat, and it's all history since.
So talk a little bit about the Tiki BARge. What can people experience? How many people can it hold?
So basically, we have a 28-foot boat. It's not a pontoon boat, but it's made actually out of floating dock material. It was made for us by a company called Big Docks. And there's a bar in the center with, 12 or 13 chairs around the outside. We have a bathroom in the back. Basically what we do is we go out on the bay. we leave from Viking Village and we cruise around the bay. Sometimes we can stop there's a sandbar out by High Bar Harbor before you get to High Bar Harbor. A lot of the times we'll stop there. People can get out. That's honestly like my favorite place on the island. It's so beautiful, especially during sunset out on that sandbar.
It is.
With all the bird life and the sunset, it's beautiful. Sometimes we'll go back by High Bar Harbor, go through the little canals there. We have a sound system. People usually link up their Bluetooth on their phone and play whatever music they want. It's very loud.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we'll go over by the lighthouse as long as the tide and not too choppy. But basically, we just cruise around the bay, listening to music. People have drinks and food, and can't get any better than that.
Now, I know, you sort of had a launch, sort of thanks to TikTok. So why don't we talk a little bit about that?
It's funny because we were getting the boat ready up in Barnegat Light, and I just made like a little TikTok video, like coming to Long Beach Island. And then the next day, my phone blew up. I mean, I was working at Hackensack as a nurse there, and my partner was like, if your phone doesn't stop dinging, I'm going to throw it out the window.
Oh, that's something.
I know, it was great. So we had a really good kickoff the first season, and it's been great ever since.
So you offer tiki cruises 7 days a week and
Yep.
sunset cruises 6 days a week, and you'll run until what time in the season?
So we'll actually go until mid-October.
Oh, great.
If people want to book in October, it's beautiful. It's calmer. There's not as many people. The weather's beautiful. So we'll go all the way up until mid-October.
It is. I think being on the water in the fall is really pretty spectacular as well. So yeah, there's great options. So if you want to book something and you think, oh, all right, you know what, we're not going to be able to get this done for August, you can go out a couple weeks, and that's even better. Less people, less stress, right?
Yep.
It's a good time. So you see all kinds of groups. You have families. I'm sure bachelorette parties is a big thing, birthday parties, other celebrations. Is there an age restriction at all for the boat?
No, we welcome children of all ages as long as the parents are obviously, which they should be and probably are going to be, looking out for the safety of
Great.
the children. We're good.
Great. And I think one of the other things that's really, really important too is, we talked about, viral moments. I mean, how Instagrammable is that LBI Tiki BARge? I'm sure there's, if anyone wants to look online for it, there's probably a lot of fantastic pictures and a lot of beautiful memories that are being shared.
And we love that part of it too. Like, people sometimes come on the boat and they're like, are we going to be on your Instagram? And we love that.
So let's
yeah.
tell everybody how to get in touch with you, how to find you on Instagram, your different handles and your sites. So Rebecca, what's the best way for people to inquire about a booking?
So we have our website, lbitikibarge.com. All the information that you can find is on there. We have like a frequently asked questions page that answers a lot of questions. You can see availability, pricing, and book right from our Book Now section. So that's probably the best way. But obviously people message us through social media, text, call. And the number on the website is my number, so people can text or call it.
With any questions. Perfect. So we wish you a very successful rest of the season. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of reasons for people to celebrate and get out on the water with you. And we certainly encourage that. The sunset cruises, are those private rentals, or is that just open for anyone that books a seat?
So all of our trips are private rentals.
Okay.
We've looked into, doing kind of an open boat where people can come on, but I think most people that want to come on the boat
they have their group.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, it sounds like it's going to be just another amazing way to get people out to explore beautiful bay and certainly take advantage of the rest of the summer. And I think that is a fantastic thing. So thank you. Thank you, Rebecca, and your team for providing so many, great memories.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I appreciate
It's
it.
important. It's important to get people excited about booking and going out and something to look forward to.
Absolutely,
That
yeah.
kind of service really, makes it just makes everybody so happy. So it's a great thing. So thank you again, and we just wish you all the best for the rest of the summer.
Thank you so much.
Actually, this week, the Stafford Township Police Department is doing their National Night Out this Tuesday, August 5th, from 5 to 8. That's at Manahawkin Lake Park. It's family friendly. It's packed for all ages. There's cardboard boat regattas. There's the BMX shows. There's food trucks. There's inflatables. There's face painting and a petting zoo. They do a canine demonstration. So you can really bring the whole family out. You can meet the local first responders. And it's just a great way, again, to celebrate the community. And we want to mention, again, speaking about Manahawkin Lake Park and the community, we want to thank everybody who joined us when we did our Home Dock and Garden Show and the Epic Soul concert over in July at Manahawkin Lake Park and Pavilion. It was really a wonderful night. We had great weather, and we want to just do a quick shout out to all the businesses: Alpha Landscaping, Toth and Rue Constructions, Voda Cleaning and Restoration, Manasquan Bank, Floor Coverings International, Barlow Buick GMC, Surf City Marina, Friendly Sons of the Shillelagh, Herbology, Be Happy Honey, Nurture by Nature, Lazy Oak Sourdough, The Lunch Wagon, Cream Ridge Winery, Manafirkin Brewery, Rutgers Master Gardeners, and Blessings in Bloom. Their presence and passion really helped create an inspiring atmosphere. It was filled with local ideas, fresh, flavors, and just a lot of great experience. So the concert was wonderful, and we want to thank everybody for making it possible, especially Stafford Township, who did just a fantastic job with really arranging everything and making it all possible. So we want to thank them. So just a lot of good stuff, really taking place. We also want to make sure people, support our local nonprofits. We have a few things coming up that are very important. And one of which is Meals on Wheels open house happening August 12th from noon to 2. You can tour the kitchen, meet, the people that volunteer and have that social connection. So that's happening right in Manahawkin at the Southern Ocean County Service Center, right off of Route 9. Again, that's August 12th from noon to 2. Very important. Just a great way, again, to explore the community, especially if you're new to the area. I mean, that's another big thing that's pretty important. Just to get acclimated, get to know everything. Also, Saturday, August 10th, is the Diamond Jubilee Gala, celebrating the Jewish Community Center's 75th anniversary with dinner, dancing, and community recognition. Tickets and sponsorships are available, so we certainly encourage that if you want to call 609-492-4090. And, so important, again, to keep the nonprofits going and keep all the support for our community members in the right step moving forward. Also, for those that are interested in farmers markets, Tuckerton is doing a farmers market every Friday in August from 9 to noon right at the seaport. So you could add that to your calendar. And then finally, for some chamber news, we do have our Chamber Connection happening August 20th. This is for all professionals doing business in Southern Ocean County. It's an evening of collaboration. It's a great another networking event hosted by Code One Creations. It's from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. August 20th. They are at 918 Lacey Road in Forked River. This is a casual gathering offering a great opportunity to enjoy refreshments, engage in meaningful conversations, and expand your professional network. Bring your materials and your networking, and just a lot of great chances to connect with new people. Again, keep things going during the summer.
Yes.
And really kind of enjoy yourself. So a lot of good stuff happening there. So we want to thank everybody again for being part of all these different events, supporting all of our local communities. Make sure you make every bit of August count. Again, go to visitlbiregion.com. We have all the information that you may need. Our office hours is open from Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, 609-494-7211. We're located at 703 Mill Creek Road. If you need to pick up any material or you need any sort of assistance, we're always here to help. And again, you can follow us online as Southern Ocean Chamber or as LBI Region.
And make sure you look for our show on YouTube and wherever you find podcasts.